Let me turn to the elephant in the room, Ms. Greenfield. Ms. Greenfield, first of all, thank you for meeting with me yesterday. I thought that was a very productive meeting that we had. I'm sorry that you hadn't read my China report. I suspect that has changed by now. But in any event, you gave a speech in October 20th, I believe, of 2019, which has become quite the buzz in these hallways in recent days, as I explained to you. We're going to give you every opportunity to speak to that today. I think there were some editorials even written overnight that were not very complimentary of that. I can tell you that there isn't a person sitting in this room that hasn't given a speech that they don't wish they had back. I personally am not going to hold one speech against somebody, but
ability to bully non-permanent. I'm also concerned by the way China has sought to increase its role at the United Nations and in other international organizations. Not because China does not deserve an appropriate role commensurate with its presence on the world stage, but because of its attempts to pervert and distort the core values that make the UN's work so important. China's efforts to insert Xi Jinping thought into UN resolutions has undermined the UN's commitment to human rights.
Messages of support. I strongly believe diplomacy is an irreplaceable tool in the work of advancing America's interests and building a better world. Throughout my career, from Jamaica to Nigeria, Pakistan to Switzerland, and as ambassador to Liberia, I've learned that effective diplomacy means more than shaking hands and staging photo ops. It means developing real, robust relationships. It means finding common ground and managing points of differentiation. It means doing genuine, old-fashioned, people-to-people diplomacy. The greatest peace organization. The United Nations can be an indispensable institution for advancing peace, security, and our collective well-being. If instead we walk away from the table and allow others to fill the void, the global community suffers, and so do American interests. In particular, we know China is working across the UN system to drive an authoritarian agenda that stands in opposition to the founding values of the institution, American values. Their success depends on our continued withdrawal. That will not happen on my watch.
we are going to do questions now, and we're going to do a 5-minute round, and I'm going to